We grew up on mixtapes and
Hey there, everybody. It is the GlobeTrotting Trio. I'm Amy.
I'm Shelley.
Hello, I'm Tammy.
Yay, we are all here today. Super excited. So today we're going to talk about the power of events. I was going to say
Mm.
focus. I don't know why, but the power of events. So
Well,
let's
Amy, that's important too. Focus is important.
it is like we should focus on the power of events. There you
Yes,
go. All
yeah,
right.
exactly.
Like it.
So one of the things is that being in person with
Yeah.
somebody is so much better than us being on Zoom. We love being in person.
She's struggling today.
You know what? I am. I am.
It sounds like you have lots on your mind right now.
No,
So,
not. I
is
have
there,
nothing.
you have nothing. That's the problem,
Nothing.
right? There's
Yes,
just
nothing.
nothing
My
up in
brain
there.
is empty. My brain is empty. It's
Yeah, well,
done.
my brain is on my cruise, so I get it. I get it. I'm ready.
I agree. I wish I was
Tammy's
going on a
already
cruise with
partially
you.
checked out. Amy's not sleeping this week. Did you sleep past 3 o'clock this morning or two
I
thirty this
did.
morning?
I did. It was super nice. I slept till
Oh,
7 o'clock.
congratulations.
Oh, Amy or Shelly didn't. Shelly didn't sleep. She was up at what were you up? 3 o'clock?
Oh, I was up before 4 again. Yep.
Oh. Hmm.
It just seems to be the magic time. But I don't know, that hot flash had me awake at like 2:30. So I was like dying.
No.
I couldn't get layers off quick enough. So, whatever.
Boy, we went down that rabbit hole, didn't we?
There
I
was a
mean, like
complete rabbit
to
hole. I
sleep,
don't know
to
what we
sleep,
were thinking, but
but that's okay. People are here for us, right?
yes, yes,
We still have to talk about Gen X's, and that's what
that's us.
that's
Yes,
us.
Gen X's are going through
Ooh,
through the
mhm.
change and having hot flashes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So think about this. Why seeing the bigger picture is going to change your mindset? Meaning, if they were able to be in person with you and see more than just a Zoom call or a phone call or a message or what you see on Facebook, why do you feel like that in person is important?
Well, it's that whole, know, like, and trust. I mean, and people do get us online, but it's amazing when you're able to, shake out your hand, hi, 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 how you doing? Or as I do, I hug everybody.
Mhm.
Um, so I mean, it's just something to say with face to face and being able to touch somebody.
I like it. What do you think, Shelley?
Well, there's something to be said about sitting face to face with someone where you can, like Tammy said, where you can touch them. You can read body language. You see their facial expressions better. I mean, I just feel like you really get to understand the heart of somebody just a little bit better, easier when you're
Right.
right there face to face.
You can definitely feel like they're human versus not.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Versus not.
and the way
No,
that
we're not.
AI is going, right?
Well,
Right,
I can
true.
tell you, if I was AI generated, my hair would be as thick as it was when I was in my 30s before 3 kids, and I'd have a few less pounds. So I am definitely not
Mhm.
AI generated, ladies
Right,
and gentlemen.
exactly.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can pretend I'm AI generated and suck my cheeks in.
yeah. I can't even do that, no matter what. I like,
And
And
I
then
would
I'm going
not
to stick my chin out so that my double chins go away.
yeah,
For sure.
I
For
definitely
sure.
would not need these glasses.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
No glasses. All those things. We'd have all the things would be better on us, right?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
And that's definitely, I mean, it just making sure that we're real because I feel like that's a big thing, a big hurdle that sometimes people have to get over, especially right now. Like
yeah.
I know we're all like, yeah, we could computer generate pictures of us and do all that
Oh,
kind of stuff, but really knowing that somebody's real is important.
yeah.
And
And
I love
But
the,
I think
go ahead.
there's a mental component to it too,
yes.
because when you're on Zoom, you're on a webinar, it's like you have to be on, right? The camera's on, you have to be on. And I think there's something just a little more relaxed,
Hmm.
maybe a little, the edges aren't quite as buffed off when you're in person. Like you
Mhm.
really are
Hmm.
able to share. Um,
And on the other side of it too, whenever we are on Zoom, it's so much easier for us to do other things,
Oh,
veer
yeah.
off and do this
Well, as
thing or
I
do
as
that
my
thing.
dog is wanting out
mhm.
the door, and I'm like,
I
no,
saw him down there.
you can't be out the door, dog.
Oh,
Sorry,
sorry. Oh, sorry, Lincoln, you got to stay inside.
you got
You
to stay
stay with
in.
mom.
Yeah. So, and I mean, if we want to talk about, some of the events, but, as we all do, we have team retreats every
Uh-huh.
year. And that night where everybody's coming in on Thursday is the relaxed night. And the reason why it's a relaxed night, it's because everybody's getting to know each other and getting to catch up for the ones that we've seen. But some
Right.
of these people, that's the first time they meet us in person because we do a lot of online stuff. And it's nice to be able to go in and just, be comfortable, relax, and getting to know people. Then we can get down to business and, do the training and stuff. So I think
I
that's
agree.
important.
I agree. That's huge. Because it is one of those things like whenever you are together, I feel like we're able to teach better and learn
Oh,
more effectively.
absolutely.
Or teach more effectively and learn better. I don't know, one or the other, right?
Whichever way it
One or
goes,
the other.
whichever way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's just fun, like whenever you're out and about and being able to just talk to people. So, in
Yeah.
general, I just like talking to people,
Well,
right?
y'all know that I love people. So, I'm at Starbucks line and I'm talking to people or, or wherever.
Right.
Um, you know, and I don't, yeah, I go to, yeah, I go to other stores, but yes, that
Yes.
one's a big one for me. That one's
Okay,
a big one for me.
so here I have a question. So this is a slight little off topic, but I'm curious. All right, so I had somebody talk to us this morning. I had an early meeting about our upcoming South Africa trip, and somebody said, "Well, when you go to Zimbabwe, you're going to find that the people are more, apt to just already say hi before you even notice them, because here in America, we're just so like driven, we're not even really paying attention and we don't say
Yep.
hi." Do you
Yep.
find when you travel, doesn't matter where, it doesn't have to be Zimbabwe with me, but when you travel, do you find that you are more engaged in your conversations than you are like in your daily life when you're out in public?
Oh,
Yes.
It's
Yes.
absolutely.
sad.
One million
It's so
percent.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah. And I think what it is that everybody's relaxed. When you're on vacation, you're relaxed.
Yeah.
So you don't have the dog wanting out or the kid wanting a drink or, or the husband, you just don't have any of that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you
Or the
know,
next place you got to be, the next
well,
thing you
Right.
got to do, or
right,
whatever,
Right.
where you're
right.
so focused on the end game versus just enjoying
Mhm.
the moments.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So,
So
absolutely.
it sounds like we all three need to be more purposeful in
Mhm.
transferring that to our daily life and making that time to just be maybe a little bit more intentional when we're out and we are face to face with
Yeah.
strangers.
I like it.
Yep. I like it too. Yep.
So,
Yep.
okay, so I just threw us totally off. Sorry, ladies. I was just curious.
You didn't really throw us off. That
No,
just
that was
talks
all
more
part of it.
about the thing that we need to be in person and be
Yeah.
more cognizant of what we're
Yeah.
doing.
Hmm.
Um, because think about this, if we were to be more engaged with people that we met throughout the day, um, not necessarily whenever you're at home by yourself all day long, but whenever we're out and about, if we were more cognizant of how we were doing that, do you think then that that would create more of a commitment, more of a connection to allow people to be more interested in what we do?
Oh,
Sure.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I'm very fortunate that we've always had in-person meetings here,
Hmm.
well, Columbus, but close to me. And I've always said, come meet me, come meet me, come meet me, because and then you get the feel of everybody too,
Right.
everybody in the company, not just me. It's not just me that's telling you that this is the best thing
Hmm.
since sliced bread, that you can actually see it from other people too, and they're successful people.
I agree
I
100%.
like it.
Hmm.
Um, and then also, well, what do you got to say? Tell me your thoughts on that, Shelley, because you started to say
I just said
something.
I
I
like it.
totally cut
Like
you
I
off.
yes, it's important, and I think Tammy hit it right on the head. Like it's
Makes those
we need to be more
connections.
cognizant. Yep.
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 More intentional.
Um, And I love the fact that it also helps us connect or reconnect to why we're doing the business whenever we see somebody and we're talking to them. Because I will say, whenever I'm having conversations with people, it brings it all back full circle.
Hmm.
Recently, I had somebody talk to me about why they started their business, and it was on my team, and it was something that we did in person. And as they were talking, I'm like, you know what? That's exactly my why. And sometimes it slips. and I
Mm,
forget why
mhm,
I'm doing this business.
mhm,
So reconnecting with people definitely has that opportunity for us to see more.
mhm.
How about you guys? What do you think about that?
Maybe that I hadn't really thought of it that way, but it's so true because even the people that aren't interested, right? Even the ones that tell us no, that aren't ready to bet on themselves yet, it
Mm,
still does. It still reaffirms to us why we do what we do and why we want to help so many other people
Right.
yeah,
change the way they live and how they do life.
Yeah.
absolutely. If I could like, if I had a magic wand and I would make people, not make people, or have people know what we actually have here in us, and like they see a crystal ball and they can see themselves 4 years from now. And I mean, nobody would be as hesitant as they are. I mean, we all were hesitant when we started.
Mhm.
But if you could see yourself 4 years from now, would that be make a difference to you? So yeah, and
I
that
like that.
I love it. I love it to be able to help people and I no, again, I love being in person. And I several years ago I made trips around the United States, going from one place to the next, um, and it's amazing to be able to see people in person for sure. And I
Agreed.
actually, um, several of us are going to Phoenix. And I live in Ohio. We're going to Phoenix, and I have someone from Maine, from Texas, from um, Illinois, and from Colorado, all coming. No, she's not Colorado. She's not coming. Never mind. She's not coming. I forgot she's not coming. But yeah, so it's like the opportunity to be able to literally sit down with them,
Mhm.
and talk to them about what we learned, first of all, in the meeting,
Sure.
but also to reaffirm why they're in this business.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
love it. I love
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
And one of the things that just kind of that final thought that what we're really trying to say here is that we grow faster whenever we're in the room.
Mhm.
And I will say it's a night and
Mhm.
day difference here in Oklahoma. Part of
Mhm.
my team has started since the first of the year. No, since last month, the end of last year, sorry, started going to our in-person meeting. Why we
Mhm.
hadn't been going before, I have no idea, but we hadn't, and we started going, and it has grown our team leaps and bounds. And it's not just by numbers, it's their
Mhm.
confidence. It's their
Mhm.
feeling that, you know what, these people, like they pulled people in front of the room
Mhm.
to do presentations and talk that have never done it before. And they didn't care. They just did
Mhm.
it
Mhm.
because that's what they did. And it
Right.
made it feel right to them,
Mhm.
Mhm.
right? And it
Mhm.
gives some people the opportunity to grow individually and as a team as well. So what are your thoughts on that? Any final thoughts? Let's just say that.
So I guess the thing is if you are in Central Ohio area, come with me and we will have coffee. If you're in Oklahoma City, go with Amy and she will have
Yes.
coffee. And Shelly, I can never forget or can never remember your town. But
Ah, I'm in a
so
cornfield,
I
but that's
know.
okay because
If
I
you're
can
in the
go.
cornfields of Illinois, go with
Illinois.
Shelley and she'll have some corn on the cob.
I can go to Indianapolis, Chicago, or St. Louis.
There
So
you go.
let's
And
do
I
it.
There you go.
I
it'd
like
be
this
good.
trifecta
You'd
thing
be
going
good.
on here.
And have
There you
coffee.
go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. And and I if we can just take it a minute and go that yes, we do a lot of stuff online. But the important part of all of this is what we're saying is that our online becomes offline and our strangers become friends and then our friends become part of our family. And that's exactly, I think all three of us, that's what our business is all about right there. Summed up
One
in a
million
few.
percent yes. Yes,
Mhm.
for sure.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tammy. You summed
Yeah.
that up pretty darn great.
Yes. I say nothing else after this other than if you
Right?
enjoyed our today's episode and want more information, be sure to hit that like and follow. Remember, Tammy is here for coffee in Ohio. I'm here for Oklahoma. And Shelly, you've got not only do you have Illinois, go down to
Illinois.
Missouri. Like there you
Yeah.
go. So let's just say this. If you thank you so much for joining us on today's beautiful and wild journey. Oh my gosh. It's empty, empty, empty. Until
Empty
next time,
today.
keep exploring, my friends.
Bye, everybody. Bye.